Alright, everybody, my name is Julianne or Julie, and today I am going to be playing I'm going to say an hour and a half of this game. It's going to be part of a series. Um, this is called Mystery Case Files Ravenhearst. This is the first of a series that is coming out. There is, I think, 6 games in this series. Um, I'm just setting my alarm so I know close to. Um, so yeah, this is gonna be part of a series, and it's gonna be a couple of games. I don't know how well this is gonna do. This is a find it game. This is a puzzle game. This first one doesn't have a lot of movement. Um, what else doesn't have? It doesn't have crazy amount of things, but this is a 2006 game that I played on my very first laptop. This was one of the games that I had gotten to go with it. So to me, this is nostalgic. Yes, it's niche, but I think it'd be pretty cool to do this series and to do the second one, which is my favorite. You have to know what happened in this one, which is why I have to do it this way. We have to go in order. Um, and I appreciate you guys sticking along for the ride. This is Mystery Case Files Ravenhearst. This says, Dear Master Detective, I have long been fascinated by the tales of a remote manor near Blackpool, Britain. Those possessing the bravery to venture inside are likely to return with very odd descriptions of what lies within. Almost half of the 30-odd rooms have been locked in the most unusual fashion. Locked to keep secrets safe, some believe. I have recently acquired the diary of a young woman who lived in the home some years ago. Yet only one entry remains intact. Perhaps you can find the missing pages and unlock the secrets of Ravenhearst Manor. Truly yours, the Queen of England. Seriously, apparently. So the name is Emma Ravenhearst on the diary right here. This is the main menu. And might as well get right into it. We're gonna do normal mode and get right into it. Entry number 1, August 24th, 1894. My new life. Today I finally made my arrival in Blackpool, England. I already miss my friends and family back home in Iowa, but I always swore after my final year at the Teachers' College I would spread my wings and see more of this glorious world. I have arranged a boarding with the headmistress, under whom I shall apprentice in exchange for menial household chores. I'm not much of an asset in the kitchen. With any luck, all my modica of culinary proficiency shall suffice. September 5th, 1894. The diminishing the diminutive community is not exactly teeming with activity, but I'm anxious to attend the annual autumn dance this Friday evening. Okay, let's get started. Spooky. Visit clues, highlighted locations on the tab. Okay, let's do the front porch since that's what we would find in first. So we're looking for peas, crow stole, baseball, honey dipper, bunny, star, record, steak. So baseball, star, yeah, frog, bunny. I'm moving my mouse so you can see where my eyes are going. Owl, skull. Oh, steak, a honey dipper. Um, but yeah, I do know this is probably more for me than any of you guys, but maybe you'll get something out of it too, whether it's the soundtrack, just have it in the background, or you also played this and want. This is on Steam, by the way. All of the series is on Steam. It's about $10, just like it used to be when I was growing up. Um, oh, Honey Dipper. Woo, that one blended in pretty good. Um, yeah, as I said, they're all on Steam. Rifle, oil can, pizza slicer, bamboo steamer, dollar, push and bottle, shears, and a cassette tape. Well, rifle's right there. Cassette tape was red. You just staring right at me. Oil can. Is that a potion bottle? Oh, it is. Kind of look like a perfume bottle. Find the keys? Says a ghost. Um, Placer? Here's slicer. And nose. Banana. Um, but yeah, as I said, these are all on Steam, so people are still playing them. They're still making them, which was why I had stopped playing, I think, after the second one. And I played other of the Find It games like this that were like kind of horror. Um, but I had I had kind of forgotten about it, and I was just like looking for something to play for the channel that wasn't too horror, but kind of, and this kind of fit. Um, Booze Steamer. Steamer? Really know. Ooh, that sounded like I got punched in the face, but okay. Booze Steamer? It's not you. You're like, oh, I see. Oh. This is a puzzle lock. A location is locked inside. Get inside by solving the puzzle. Look closely, experiment, and click everything, which is all capitalized. Sun, moon. Okay. So, like things that are like under the night. You need sunglasses. You need a flashlight for the nighttime. Umbrella. Hat. You unlock the doors. Uh, Flowers come out. The sun. Stars come out. Sundial, and that one. Yay! Um, as I was saying, so there is Domino's telephone, party hat, dentures, two bats, a dragon, egg beater, and an elephant. There's a bat, an elephant. Um, so they're still making these games. Like these games are still coming out, and that's what kind of surprised me. And I kind of just thought this was like kind of a niche thing. Oh, party hat. A niche thing. But I was like, well, if it's still going, maybe someone else will enjoy this too. Dragon, bat, um, or at least like they'll go back and be like, oh yeah, I remember this, or you know, oh, you have found enough clues to recreate a diary entry. Use the crime computer to figure things out. I don't really know how that works, but okay. A puzzle. It's a puzzle. Okay. Um, so that was kind of the thought process I had going into this. Where I was like, all right, right here, it's there. I actually do like doing puzzles, especially in the winter. Uh, you go there. kind of like how this looks like. It looks like uh, it looks like a hand drawing. I like that. Um, that was another cool thing about these games is like with this one, because there was no actual movement, you're not walking around like you are in the second one. Um, they had to do other things to get you involved in the game. Like the music in this is fantastic, if I remember right. Um, and it was just like they had to do things differently to to make to make the mood set the mood right, and it's something that oh there we go. While we talk about it, we don't often show how it used to be. Like an eye, there it is. Um, so that was another thing I was like, okay, this shows what sometimes we're talking about when we have these discussions of how these games used to be, how they used to um how they used to be without being all flashy and having to focus more on different aspects of the game. And in turn, maybe this will show someone else, be like, you don't have to have the fanciest game for it to be good. You just have to find a way of doing it. Uh, okay, it's a little too fast. Okay. Entry number 2, September 10th, 1894. An intriguing man. The autumn formal was absolutely what my homesick heart required. Any time is occasion for a dance, as my father is one to proclaim. I felt at home for the first time since my arrival in England. This evening's revelry also brought an encounter with a dashing young man by the name of Charles Dalmar. An exceptionally handsome fellow, this one. I do believe he requested my hand for the better half of the gala. When not dancing like two of my young students, we were engrossed in conversations, both enthralling and mundane. I must have made quite an impression, for his eyes did not take long to leave mine. Yeah, diary. Go back to the entry. Bug, glasses, garlic, sledgehammer, mousetrap, 2 shells, coconut, and spine. Coconut? Spine? Oh, spine. That was good. Are you a bug? I think you're a moth. Um, Sledgehammer. Garlic, I think, or an onion. Might be oh yeah, it's an onion. Garlic. Mousetrap. I remember that one from the last time we were here. So yeah, that's another reason I was like, okay, maybe this is a great one to showcase. Um, and I have a couple other games that are kind of old, but like I still enjoy playing from like 2009. And I thought about doing those as well at some point. Just to do like a retro series for like a week. Um, some of them are, like the Wedding Dash or the Farm Frenzy or what was the other one? Uh, House something. There was like a house one, and there was like 3 of those games. Peanuts. Oh, that's a shell. So yeah, that was kind of what I was thinking. Um, and I've done a couple already demos of Find It games. Uh, shell. Glasses. Glasses. Not your home. Okay. Right there. That was good. That was good. A bug. Well, I tried that. That was a moth, I think. A bug? Oh, there it is. Yeah. So we are in the dining room. Rubber chicken, bananas, grind pepper, two beetles, pickle, spider, light bulb, and scissors. Pickle, chicken, bananas. Actually sounds really good right now having a banana. Pepper grinder. Spider. Horseshoe. Oh, scissors. Two beetles. And a light bulb. Light bulb. Two beetles. One. Ew, there's an eyeball in the olives. Ew. The mushroom in there. The skull. Let's see. Hammer, cherry, nutcracker, gun, brain, bell, moth. Looking for a beetle. Uh, cigar, pencil. I don't know what that is. Looks like a piece of apple, like a dried apple. Oh, I guess a ladybug could be a beetle. The other thing that's cool about these games is like sometimes they use. God, I don't like you. No, I don't like you. What do I do? That's creepy. Uh, okay. So I take this thing and pop it. Eh. Okay, so that's in here. Is there a time? I could change the clock. Uh, oh, 9:30. Yeah! Okay, there's that. And then I think. Oh, I made his rubber ducky fall off. I'm sorry. And then it burns the lock. Oh my god. What a convoluted door. Bedroom of sorts. Ball of string, stocking, ship's wheel, spear, telescope, wooden spoon, lipstick, and a noose. Okay then. I don't like that. That's the first thing I saw. There's a face right there. It's like plastered a mannequin or something. Lipstick. Oh. Christmas stocking. Uh, that cat sounded pissed. Spear. There's a cat in the background. It sounds pissed. Ball of string. Apple, sledgehammer, apple. Beetle. I don't know what that is. Moth, bread, hands, mushroom, button, beetle, spoon, ship's wheel. Oh, found enough. Part of her dress. Part of, part of her dress. Yes. I knew. I knew what it was. Waste. Yeah. Oh yes. Hair's kind of on the curly aspect of things. I think you're right here. Yeah. Now, I kind of remember some of those puzzles. Because I played it so much. We didn't have internet growing up, so these games were kind of what I did. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna do great on all the puzzles. There's a lot of them. Um, and I will do this in parts. For now, anyway. But okay. Her, her neck, loud. Side, yeah, right there. Face. Her hair looks like Princess Leia's. Out there. Uh, that. There we go. I was like, where? So yeah, I might not always. Oh, there it is. Get the puzzles aspects of it right, but we will try our best. Go from there. Shoulder. Part of him. Charles. Knee. Sky. Part of this. The bush. Upside down. Elbow. Part of her arm. Part of that. And part of that. Okay. Entry number 3, February 5th, 1895. Courtship and proposal. For many months now, my days have been spending educating my students' young minds, while my evenings belong to my wonderful Charles. He often steals me from my chores, but headmistress does not seem to mind. March 14th, 1895. After a delightful carriage ride this evening, Charles amazed me by dropping down on one knee and producing a most beautiful engagement ring. This is the moment in life for which every young woman awaits a wealthy, handsome man asking for her hand in marriage. As Charles knelt before me, his request hangs in the air. I felt my breath catch. I mean, this is also back in, 1895 when things weren't the way they are now. Anyway, moving on. Let's do French porch. Teeth, vice grips, steak, spear, beer can, honey dipper, circuit board, and baseball. So we had steak. Baseball's here. We had the honey dripper last time as well. Beer cans right here. Oh, there's Texas right here. There's quite literally a glass of the Texas spear in here. Okay, somewhere. Somewhere in this mess is a spear. Circuit board, right? Yeah, right there. Teeth? Oh, like they're wind-up teeth or someone's actual teeth? I don't know. Vice grips. And the spear. Of course, it's gonna be the last thing because I said something. Oh, spear. I saw the tip. That was good though. That was kind of hidden. Let's go to the kitchen. First time we're in here. Candle snuffer. Jesus. Staple gun. Radio, matches, spider, doorbell, elephant, and tiara. I found the tiara and the radio. Staple gun? Staple gun. Meow to you too, cat. Not a doorbell. That's like a door knocker. Telescope. It's not what we're looking for. I think it's what. This is a candle sniffer. Snuffer. Uh, Elephant. God, why is he red? I have questions. Apparently, I'm not allowed to ask questions. Cat's still pissed. So pissed. Spider. Staple gun? Staple gun. Eel. Ew. All the food, like, ooh, cockroach, gross. I hate those so much. Bell? Ding dong? Doorbell? That's a fire alarm. Oh, right there. Matches. Or there's something there. Umbrella, chicken. Staple. Honey. Can I take that? I mean, I know I'm not here for that type of thing. Oh, who knows? I got sent here by the queen, so I hope I'm getting paid for this. I don't actually know that to be true. I don't know if this is a job or a favor. Because if I don't know if I would go in here. I feel like I would need a hazmat suit just to walk in here. And for some reason, all the food, like this burger right here, is absolutely normal, while everything is cobwebbed, which is a huge concern, at least for me. I don't know about you guys. Um, yeah, staple gun. Is it you? Yeah, two. And matches. Box of matches. You think that would be easy? No one leaves? I think that's what she says. Box of matches. Oh, wow. I barely saw that. Oh, let's go to the grounds. Outside. What is the puppy doing here? Why are you inside? I have questions. Oil can, gramophone, hula hoop, mushrooms, washboard, cone, wreath, and spoon. Poor puppy needs a haircut and a bath real bad, and probably food. Let's not leave out the food. That mushrooms, oil can, just a mailbox out here. A hula hoop? Hula hoop. Okay. Phone. Wash. Okay. Uh, cone? Yes. Spoon. Turtle. Turtle's on the roof. I feel like I should help him out too while I'm here. Reef. Oh, washboard. A spoon. I did see that. Hula hoop. And gramophone. Oh, gramophone. Hula hoop. Ugh. The bell. There's a flag. There's a ship thing. That cat still is outside and he's still super pissed. This place is evil, that was what she said this time? I believe it. Hula hoop. I can't believe how hard it is to find a hula hoop. Spindle wheel. E. For art. Oh, wow. That was good. That one was good. Okay. Another puzzle. Okay. I didn't care for you. It's like a grinder of sorts. Who am I doing this with? Well, no one's winning. I'm playing tic-tac-toe with a fucking ghost. Oh, damn it. Ghost beat my ass at tic-tac-toe. Who knew? Yeah, well, the stalemate. God, I haven't played tic-tac-toe in so long. It's just not something that we do anymore. I'm getting my ass handed to me by a fucking ghost. I don't know how that's happening. She whispered again, it's not my home. Fuck. How is it beating me? Guess I'm a little rusty of this. Uh, well, no one's winning this. Yeah. Another stalemate. Gotta trick the computer into thinking I'm doing something else when I'm not. But apparently I'm not that smart. Get this. Ghost. Did what I want it to do. Yeah, no one's gonna win that one. It's kicking my ass. This ghost is fucking kicking my ass. Ah, I walked into that one. I'm the key? You distracted me so hard there. What? I don't even know if this is part of the puzzle. I don't remember. No. No. Cat needs to shush. I'm getting my ass handed to me by a fucking ghost. And not in the phasmophobia way. How on earth am I this bad? I want him to think. Thank you! I. Okay. Fish? Fish. What do you do? Okay. What do you do? Whoa! Okay. Remember this hit the ground. What do you do? What is this? Diary? Yeah, diary. Just meows. Ah, what? How does that work? I'm sorry. What? How does... Wait. Logic. What? We're in 1894. This is weird. How does that work? How does this unlock a bathroom? I know it's the game. Asparagus, bird of bay, mouse, drum, lantern, beetle, train, and rabbit. Spine, vertebrae. Dinosaur, rabbit, train. Ugh. Train, owl. No, we don't have an owl on the list. Um, I said in the beginning, I know this is going to be a niche game. Not everyone's going to enjoy this series, and that's fine. Um, but this is really a lot of fun. Things that I did before I had internet. Cat. No. Key. I feel like the key would be important somewhere. Lantern. Yeah. No one leaves. Okay, well, I'm hoping I get to leave. That is the hope that I have. Ghost lady is to leave here. And if it oh, mouse. If it wasn't because the queen sent me, okay. I doubt I would be here. All right, what do you guys think? Did she say yes or did she just be like, eh? I mean, back then there really was. It's really the only answer for most folks of this time period. Cuffs. Where he? Not. Yes, that looks like kind of. That doesn't match. I have a bug on my screen now. That's cool. He didn't used to be there, but he is now. So, uh, that's a cookie. I had the door open because it was really nice out today, and it's just a bug on my screen. So that's cool. He's trying to point things out, but oh, he's gone. Okay, good. He's trying to point things out to me, but I don't understand bug language. The other thought I kind of thought about doing for like these games is to live stream it so you guys could actually see me play it. But I don't have that many people following me yet. Not that that's a huge deal, but to do something like that, I would need at least a couple people on to answer to. Oh, but that was a thought I did have. Maybe if this series, or if you want me to play other horror games like this, the Find It games, absolutely let me know down in the comments if there's any ones I should check out or that I probably haven't heard of. Something's, I don't know what that is. Right there. Fingers. There. Pole. There. Pole. I don't know what. Like a curtain? Yeah, like that. Um, and obviously right now I don't know any of this, how this is gonna go. Doing this pre-recorded. Um, I think it's easier because I have fibromyalgia, among other things, and it's just easier to pre-record and post later on after I edit. Anyway, we have a new diary entry. Entry number 4, March 16th, 1895. Indecision. I have avoided Charles these past days while I give his proposal its due measure of contemplation. I've waited this experience as long as I can remember, and I find myself wondering how different my life might become. March 17th, 1895. After shedding many a tear, I made up my mind to decline Charles's proposal. It's so difficult to be certain that I've made the correct decision. Yet I feel my adult life is just now beginning to unfold. March 18th, 1995. 1895, sorry. The delay of my reply, coupled with my melancholy demeanor, must surely have wounded Charles this day. I have declined that which he has so graciously offered, which, I mean, most days now, is perfectly normal to decline. That is your right to do so. Shovel, dumbbell, duck, badge, honey dipper, dragonfly, trebleclef, and jellybean. Jellybean? I guess. Well, trebleclef, hello. I almost forgot what you looked like, what you were called. It was something. Um, but yeah, so that's why I do a lot of these pre-recorded and then I release, and that's why I'm looking for feedback. Because I don't know how these are gonna go. But this is the easiest way that I could put out content without straining myself too hard and allowing the bad days to continue to happen, because they will. Um, so yeah, I don't really know yet how well this will go, nor do I know certain. Badge. Cat. There's that kitty cat here. Can I take the cat with me or the dog that was in the other one? I feel bad leaving them here. I mean, the cat's probably fine. The dog probably is okay too. But duck, I'd really not want to leave any of the animals. I mean, the cat. There's a cat here, but there's another cat in the background that sounds super pissed. That cat looks chill. So, I don't know. Giraffe. The giraffe is staring me down. Hello. I don't know what that is. I don't know what you are. I'm not familiar. Is that a bomb? It's like a cherry bomb? Billy beans? Yay! Dragonfly. That's super pissed. Um, I remember growing up, they had the I Spy books a lot in school. Kinda where all this kind of started, I think. I like those a lot. Corn dog, umbrella, banana, bread, not bread, bell, bird, pineapple. That cat is brewing happy. Dragonfly? I know what they look like. I see them all the time. I just can't find it. There looks odd at all. Like they cluttered it in some spots and then like this is like fine. It's like, oh okay, that's the one thing that's like strange. There's a bunch of strange things happening in here. I'm sorry for anyone that has a cat. That cat is now mad at this cat that doesn't exist, or at least not anymore. I don't know where it is. I'm the key, though. So does that mean I'm gonna get out alive, or is it not looking good for me? Because if it's not looking good for me, I could just leave and tell the queen I was here and I couldn't do it. Like, I hope I'm getting paid. At the very least, there's a fish here. I didn't notice that. Handcuffs. I don't know. Okay. Uh, what do you mean it was on the light? Boo. Okay. Dining room. Oh yeah, we were in here before. Mushroom, jack, cupid, moth, frog, feather, pepper grinder, which we had before, and pacifier. Pepper grinder was down here. Frog, hello. Next to the pacifier. There's still an eyeball in the olives, and that's gross. Uh, Jack? Jack in the box? Okay, yeah. Jack in the box? I did say, I was like, is it the card, or is it, like, what is it? Is it like a jack, like those jacks that people used to play? Very confusing, because there could have been many of things that I was looking for. Moth. Um, Cupid? Yeah, you Cupid. Mushroom. Feather. Feather? Rain. That's a bell. Scissors. Cracker. That, there's a door. There's a door behind me that closed. I don't like that. I gotta be honest. Oil, rubber chicken, banana, feather. Uh, Feather. Okay. That was kind of right in front of my face, sort of. Sure, sure it's like the big puffy one. It's just the side of the golf club. Okay. It just looked dark. Muffin. That's not a mushroom. Uh, yeah. I also haven't figured out how to do YouTube lives yet. Um, so it might take me a second to learn that. But it might be a good game to do that with. So, if you like the episodes like this, then great. If you suggest I do the one's live stream, I'll do that as well. Oh, mushroom. I saw the seahorse, but music room, first floor, parlor. Okay, we were in here before. Pen, chocolate cake, stapler, barbell, mitt, flat drum, crown, and butterfly. The heck is that? Diary, yes. I'm on it. Chocolate cake. Pen. Let's see. Oh, barbell. A mitt. Pissed off their cat enough to repeatedly catcher's mitt. Nice. Um, who pissed off their cat to get that audio consistently? Butterfly. globe, wheel, hat, shoes, a tomato, pan, drum. Phone. Tars all the way up there. I don't know how that works, but calculator, duck, phone, hat, pen. Now a stapler. Second one I've had. That's a telescope. That's a turkey baster, I think. Key. I don't know what that is. There's something behind that. Brush, flour, bread. Evil. I decline to agree because you're haunting it. You didn't say anything about it being haunted. I would have asked for more money. Oh, it's right there. Okay. I would have asked for more money. Grounds. Ooh, backyard. Vice grips, umbrella, toucan, corkscrew, tricycle, can opener, hacksaw, and film reel. Hacksaw? I noticed that I go on this side and then over every time. Toucan. This is Buddha, artichoke, grapes, vice grips. Up outside somewhere. Crown, map. I don't know what that is. Balloons. Umbrella. That looks like a wheel to me. Yep. That's kind of difficult because you can only see partial of that. Is that how the rest of the game is going to end up being? Like, that difficult? Because if it is, that's not very nice. Can opener? Okay. Corn dog. There's just a lizard, alligator, or crocodile. I'm unfamiliar with them both, but it looks young and probably hungry. So I don't want to mess with that. I know well enough alone. Leave the animals alone. Can opener. Look at you just perching there. Snake is hanging up there. That's unsettling. Can opener. Ooh, that was tricky. That was tricky. Music room. Chatter, chatter, chatter. That does nothing. Okay. Okay. That's weird. That's stranger. Oh. Boop. Boop. Hey, sir, do you know how to get into this lock? Oh, never mind. Okay. Uh, oh. Okay, so there's 4 here. I'm assuming this is 4 here. A 1 and a 3. Okay, 5, so 1 more. And a 4 and a 1. Okay, yeah. Okay. Uh, 3, 2, and a 5. We all done with that? Yeah, I think so. Uh, I do not have much experience in notes at all. Okay, I don't I don't know how I would have gotten that logically. Did I just guess it? I don't I don't really understand that. But okay. Music room. 3 compasses, a mothball, rocket ship, a meter, fan, telescope, measuring tape, and grapes. Uh, measuring tape. Star. There's another crown. 3 compasses? That looks like one to me. Telescope. Star. An owl is on the notes. And this place must be massive. And no one's come this far. And everyone's like, oh, I can't get into it. Seems weird that it would just be sitting here with so much stuff. It's really kind of strange. Again, I know it's a game. I'm kind of joking. But, like, also strange. Teeth. Those are just straight up teeth. I like that. Oil can. Compass. Bell. Oh, rocket ship. That was not bad. That was not bad. That was kind of hiding in there. A meter. Okay. I guess so. Mothball. Ooh, that's an egg. Mothball. It looks like a pacifier, but okay. Okay, we have building something. Like a sleeve, so you go about here. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, hold on. There we go. Hand? Yeah, there we go. I feel like... Oh, you might be down here then. Oh, pipe. His pipe. Okay, that's what it is. I was highly confused. That looks like his hat. Um, it doesn't take much to confuse me, I will say. I don't really... Again, that puzzle kind of threw me off a little bit. So I'm like, how would I have gotten that if I wasn't just so lucky randomly? I don't know if that had anything to do with the notes or if that was just pure luck. Because that very well have just been luck. Okay, his hair... or face. Line... Rim hat. Okay. Back of his... Yeah, there we go. Okay. But right there. Yes. There. Right there. His face. I think this is Charles over here. Oh, okay, it did go there. Back of him. That. His hat. His hand. What is hand? His hand is right there. Back of his head. His hat. Oh, his hat upside down. There we go. And there. Entry. Entry number 5. April 3rd, 1895. A friend returns. Charles took my refusal with great disappointment, and I fear it might be the end of our friendship. While I feel not yet prepared for the bonds of marriage, it pains my heart to wound him so. Have I made the correct decision? April 5th, 1895. After more than 2 weeks' absence, I received a welcome visitor. Charles surprised me after school today with a bouquet of red roses in front of the most mischievous grin. I was overjoyed to see him, and took comfort in knowing he appreciated my decision. Charles excitedly delivered his news of a purchase of a large acreage on a remote prairie of the township. He has secured funding to construct a beautiful home. Let's do backyard. Cove starts to mass a flute, toucan, which we had before, pick, bunny, and a bullet. Bunny? Hello, bunny. And a toucan. We had him last time. Uh, uh, in this? Or do you mean like a guitar pick? Okay, that. Dart. Two mass, a flute, and a bullet. Cuffs. Close. Okay, yeah. You're a dart. Uh, flute? Yeah. Okay. A mask? I barely recognized that as a face. Okay, spider. No. Hen. Bird. Mask? That's a mask? Crown. Time. Giraffe. Car. Balloon. You? Yeah, it is you. Okay. Servants' quarters. Moth, pine tree, lipstick, goblet, noose, agar, ship's wheel, and a wooden fork. Well, we had that one and that one last time. Wooden fork. Sorry, I thought my brain said wooden spoon, but wooden fork, apparently. Apple. Oh, we had lipstick last time. Oh, say there it is. Goblet. Yeah. Noose. I think we had last time. A moth. Moth. Oh, didn't notice that one before. What is that behind there? What is that? That's freaky. Looks like a standing fan, but it's hard to tell. Wooden fork. True. Fork. Uh, Pine tree? Oh, pine tree. That was very small. I feel like I could have easily missed that one. A moth and a ooger. Ugger? I don't know. The A and the U is weird. U. It's I have to look this one up because I'm not thinking I'm seeing it. It's not this. It's called something else. Alright, I'm gonna look it up. I am trying to. Okay, so it's like a little spinny thing. It's this thing here. It has like a top and then it has like a spiral. That's what one of these is. I had to look that up. Thank you, Google. Guest bathroom. Okay, we've been in here before. Corkscrew, eggplant. Ooh, in the bathroom, huh? Pistol, bank, lantern, snowshoes, cymbals, and drum. Yes. Bank? Bank. You mean a wallet? Or like a bank sign? Or eggplant? Got that pretty easily. Pistol. That's cool. Um, Symbols. I hope you all are enjoying this. I might end it a little bit later than I was hoping to, so I could finish this chapter and start anew the next time. Um, but just letting you know now, it might be a little bit longer, depending on how quick I can get this and the puzzles done the next chapter. Bank symbols and drum. I don't really know what that is. Yeah, well, I'm trying. Oh, symbols, I guess. Lep for umbrella, camera, catfish, fan, us, can opener, corkscrew, bank? Piggy bank? Yeah, okay. I was highly confused on just like the bank. Like that was weird. Drum? Oh, right there. That was really good blended in. That was really, really, really good. Study. Reflex mallet, postage stamp, binoculars, horn, straight razor, camera, and padlock, and question mark. Lobster. Here's the Uyghur again. Dominoes, handcuffs, raspberries, I think. Question mark. Salt and pepper, padlock, an olive. That's just out. Third, hand, rifle, cucumber, postage, pen. Uh, circle, pretzel, horn, skull, teapot, flashlight, some sort of bottle, feather, brown. Save myself. Well, if she doesn't want me here or want me to help her, then I don't have to. Oh, reflex mallet, straight razor, camera, horn. Nope, not a horn. And binoculars. Horn. Horn! Alright, now we're on to this. Okay, this is powering this. And that is powering that. Oh. Dong, ding dong. Uh, oh. Uh, okay. KQXB. K Q X and B. Okay. How how does that open the door though? How does that work? Bandage, calculator, TNT, peanut, raccoon, taco, thermos, and a pipe wrench. What was that? Here forever? I don't want to be here forever, calculator. I would like to very much leave. Um, I must be a really good detective to know the queen. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. As I was saying, uh, fuck, I lost it. That scared me and I lost it. That was funny. Uh, Thermos. Oh, taco, which still looks pretty normal. Raccoon. Hello, raccoon. Stop doing that. Okay, another puzzle. Oh, this man does not look like he is having a good time. He does not look like he's having a good time at all. That's not good. Kind of hard to tell for sure, but I think it's here. Yeah. Uh, wood here. Forehead? Yeah. No. No. Uh, I do love how it's all very much like someone's drawing in their journal. That's how it is. That's how it's telling the story. That's really cool. Obviously, the sound design's pretty good. That jump scare was pretty decent, actually. That got me pretty good. Um, oh, I could kind of feel it still. Like part of him, but it's hard to tell. Down here. Yeah. Oh, I see. Right there. And yeah, right there. Okay, there we go. So yeah, there was a lot of things that they had to do in order to get you in the mindset of the game. And I know a lot of us talk about it, and I kind of did want to show this off because that is something that I think is really cool, and it also shows that games, especially indie games, um, you know, they just have to think of different ways of bringing you into the story if whatever, like say the budget's like, okay, we only have this much, so we can't do this part. How are we gonna still tell the story that we want to tell? Um, we don't have that much funding, or whatever the case may be. Uh, Entry number 6, May 14th, 1895. Tragedy. A dark cloud of mourning has befallen the town. A carpenter by the name of Frank Williams fell to his death this very morning, dropped from the topmost scaffolding on Charles Delmar's future home, to be quite specific. May 16th, 1895. Today I accompanied Charles to the funeral of the poor man whose life was lost at the foot of his new home. Charles remains quiet and sullen during the proceedings. I was deeply saddened to learn that the deceased left behind a young wife and two children. As the pallbearers lowered the coffin into the ground, Charles leaned near and whispered, "Perhaps I am a cursed man, meant to reside alone within my bedelved manor." All right. Well, that is where I'm going to end off this part. Thank you all so much for watching and look forward to part two. And we will keep going as quick as we can. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.